You Gary, you sound like you're really far away.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I know where it came from. I got y'all listed as. Never mind. My bad. It's almost
your
like I've been
headphones on,
drinking
did you?
something. Well, my Bluetooth was on, and it was sitting off to the side, and I wasn't hearing it through my phone. I was hearing it through, my the computer, and so that kind of threw me off a little bit.
Drunken Chef says you're all giving up too much info with that red and blue lights here.
That's why I started shushing everybody.
Hey,
Drunken Chef.
I got no
barbecue.
authority on YouTube. No authority on YouTube whatsoever. I may have a little authority some places, but it ain't on
It's
YouTube.
still all fun though.
Yeah, that's true.
I know. Every time I see Gary come into a room, I'm instantly terrified. I'm like, oh crap.
I remember the first time I saw him, I thought he was a troll.
Yeah. But here's what I thought. I didn't think it was a troll because I didn't know what troll meant. I thought it was literally YouTube police.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my.
I'm like, what the hell?
That's funny. That is funny. Well, if you think about it, fast forward 10 years from now, it'll probably be a thing.
Probably. It'll be Gary.
Well,
hey, Vic, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Vic.
There is a bunch of YouTube police out there.
I agree, Vic.
Yeah, there is actually channels that will come in and check up on stuff like that. And
no, I mean channels that are calling themselves YouTube police.
Oh yeah, and the YouTube FBI. Next thing you know, we're gonna have the
YouTube FBI is.
You know what? Jonesy is going to have to be the YouTube CIA because they're not really allowed to work inside of the United States, so they have to be overseas.
That's a good point.
Hey, help the kids. How you doing?
Hey, Blue
Nose. Chef just shuts down all the time. Oh, that's funny.
Just like, I'm out.
I'm actually streaming now to my YouTube police and to YouTube. What is it? Oh yeah.
How many channels you got, Gary?
He's not at liberty to disclose that information.
How old are you, Gary's lawyer?
Oh, Vic. Bill got helicoptered. Good. Man, it must be like a mess over there. It's like the whole community is over there. And I guess all hell broke loose and he got helicoptered. Oh, shoot. I'm telling you, it's bad. It's so bad in our community, right? Or that community, whatever you want to call it. The bomb unity.
Judy, what's for dinner?
Oh. But not.
All right, Vic.
Truth is, I don't know how long I
that is all he's. Mark, you can have the chat. He handed over to you.
Well, no, he came in over here at my YouTube police channel. I've been working on trying to get some hours with it or whatever, and so every now and then when I get a chance, I stream from it. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, for you.
But and I'm actually doing pretty good with it, I think. But it's.
Did I subscribe to your channel, or was I too scared? I'm not sure.
I don't think I subscribed.
I think I was debating it because of how much wine I'm having.
That's funny. I'm up to 217 subscribers on it though, so I'm kind of happy.
Hey, it's not bad.
Oh, that's great.
I remember going in there when I knew it was him, but I didn't want to say anything. And I said, "Can I have my tool, my blue tool, or whatever it was for wrench?" I was trying to be all like, nonchalant about everything, being real careful.
Well, there are people that do freak out when I come in with this. I mean, that was never, I never even gave that some thought. But I've gone into some of these where they just, looked at me like, what in the world is he doing here?
Well, I did that. I was incredibly drunk one night. Well, can't say one night, all nights. But I was in a room and Gary came in as YouTube police. I didn't know it was Gary. And I'm like, oh, crap, I got to go.
I still don't believe it's Gary.
She thought he was actually like the YouTube police, too.
Yeah.
Well,
she's actually getting in big trouble for drinking online.
I was like, oh crap, I'm out.
I tried to keep it a secret, but that didn't work at all. I wanted it to stand on its own 2 feet, but there's no doubt that it has benefited from also. I mean, a lot of friends of mine have joined it. Even though I think
hey, Ducky.
It got out pretty quick. I'd come up on panel and forget to change the name back to Belt Loop, or from Belt Loop 29, or from YouTube Police, and I was just messing up left and right.
Yeah. Hey, Lola Blue.
Looking at it.
Dusty.
Make sure I had it right.
Yeah. Hey, Mark. How you doing there, Rich? How you been, buddy?
Oh, I'm living, man. I'm doing good.
Judy!
Having some fun.
I caught some of your live fishing a lot the last couple of weeks. Haven't really chatted too much, but I've been watching. It's pretty fun watching.
Yeah, I had a pretty lengthy trout tournament. It was 10 days long there. Me and Judy went to, stayed at a hotel and so forth, and live streamed pretty much the whole thing. Well, 12 to 14 hours at a time. So it was pretty wild.
Yeah, I think I saw
said
some
you don't
of
have
that.
to come say hi. You don't have to
Sure
be.
no one can see me?
Well, I might sneak peek you, but you won't know.
I think I seen Judy on a bridge this morning.
This camera's on, Richard. What
Judy! Judy!
bra, man?
Hold on, Kay, there, come.
Hey, Judy.
You're good.
How you doing, Judy?
Judy.
What?
That's a bad sneak peek. You should have shown right past that, my bra. Holy Moses. He's like, don't worry, you don't have to get dressed, it's fine. I'm like, no,
I didn't realize that the camera on was at the M.
Picture up there.
See, there's a camera on the M
Hey,
too there.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rich,
she can
real
wave
quick
it.
question. How is your stomach, brother?
Rich!
My stomach is it's still the same. The hernia, it's actually bigger. Obviously, the pressure. Yeah, it's still a hernia. That's for sure. I'm gonna have to deal with that sooner or later.
That requires surgery, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were gonna do it. They were going to do it that following last year before Christmas, and they fit me in with a cancellation date, and they were like, they called me up and they're like, hey, you're gonna do it 3 days or 4 days before the Friday of the Christmas holidays, and so I thought about it, hummed about it, and I'd had plans. I hadn't seen my family in a long time, my sister and stuff like that, so we had plans to go and reconsolidate, kind of re-meet up and have holidays together. And I was like, man, I'll be walking, limping around and having people help me out of doors and stuff and opening doors for me and everything if I get this surgery. That's going to be my holidays. So I called them and told them, said, no, I'd rather rebook it and have it for the following, the next year in the spring. And now, of course, it's going to take me in order to get a family doctor and all this nonsense in order for me to now get another appointment available. So, yeah, it's going to be a trial and error, but I can't stop going to work. I'd love to be able to, but
but I would think that
it is what it
would be
is.
more important because you would need your health to work, right?
I was gonna say,
Well,
the United States.
here's the thing: a hernia can be. A hernia can, like, the surgery is the way that they gave me an understanding of it. It's small, like it's not like profusively an emergency thing. It's not hanging out of my stomach to a degree. It does look like a second belly button now, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I imagine.
Like a second outie, but
Yeah.
I went from having an innie to an outie, if that makes sense. And but for the most part, as long as you know your limits, the doctor was pretty instructive about like a burning sensation in your stomach and stuff. You'll feel if you overexert yourself. At work, I don't necessarily lift full bundles anymore all the time. I'll have either somebody bring me bundles right to me and I don't get off my knees at all, or at worst I'm half a bundle to a quarter bundle at a time if I'm lifting stuff. So I try to keep a pretty good eye on that. Anything over 35-40 pounds I'm probably going to leave for somebody else to lift. And bundle shingles is like 120 pounds. So that's what I was used to lifting. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Music doesn't pay the bills, so to speak. So I have to go to work. I've always had to go to work, even being a musician, regardless. So
Yeah,
Right.
that's
yeah,
what they always
it is
called
what
the
it is,
starving,
man.
the starving artist. That's what we always
starving
called
artist.
it.
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. But I've always kind of, I've been that guy and just went to work, and then on the
Whatever.
Friday, you would use your pay to put on a huge show on the weekend and get, 50 to 100 people together in one spot and, hope to create some type of environment or some type of atmosphere for people to let their problems go aside for a couple hours. That's kind of like, what I would do. And so now it's just, it's changed around. It's go to work all week and go fishing on the weekends and play music here and there, where I might fit in doing so.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could find some sort of a unit, like a band, and just have maybe once a month, even if it's not playing at a club, just playing to somebody. Like maybe our neighbors, or just invite some people over and just jam, have a jam session. I even miss those.
Mark over at Little Ridge Farm said, "Rich and Judy, good to see you." Mom of four boys, that's Rachel and Tommy, said, "Can you use a band?" I don't know if there's some kind of a band that would help with that.
With the hernia?
Yeah.
Is that what it means with the hernia? Well, I think they do have some type of, I want to say a stitching wrap or something that they would put around the hernia, and this would be a type of surgery, of course. But as far as putting a band over it, let's say if I was to do heavy lifting, it might, the idea is to stop the tearing. You know what I mean? You can't get rid of the hernia. That's clear. The rip is there. The intestine, hernia is basically the intestine is poking out of my stomach lining.
Wow.
Okay, there's a split in my stomach lining, and a part of my intestines is popping out of like through the stomach lining, but it's not penetrated through the skin, which is the final layer of your body, right? So eventually, after a long period of use, or even just natural by walking around and stuff, eventually what will happen is, if you keep ripping and injuring it, your intestines will fall out of your stomach, but they'll still be in the inlining of your skin, if that makes sense. I don't want to get too graphical, but pictures are pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
There's dudes with half their intestines falling. It looks like there's a sack of skin sitting beside their belly button.
Well, can I ask a question? I've been wanting to ask this. So in Canada, now I believe this is everywhere in the United States, at least I think it is if you have a hernia, you can't go to work. You have to get it fixed.
That's not the case for me. I wish.
I don't
I
know
wish.
the way it is in Canada.
Yeah, no, they'll go, "What do you got, a hernia?" Boy, it's far from the heart. Get back up on the roof, man.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
that's yeah.
I'll be keep you in my thoughts and prayers and whatnot. If you
Oh
don't,
man, honestly, for me, the thing is, what I'm getting at is, it's not at a point that they wanted to rush me in at the time because it seemed prioritized for them before the holidays hit. They had a date to fill, and here I was a couple days prior, be in the hospital, and they're going, here, we can give you this date. But even the doctor, when explaining to me, like, I could possibly work the next 5-10 years and there not be much of a difference of the injury, providing that I'm smart about it. But he told me, if I'm going to continue to lift 120 pounds plus pounds over my head or at my waistline, bending over, stuff like this that requires that stomach muscle, then you'll be back here real quick, because because the last time when it scared the crap out of me. It put me in the hospital for like 2 days off and on. I was puking and everything, sweating. It was the most painfulest thing I'd ever seen. It felt like somebody just kept repeatedly stabbing me in the stomach, and it just imagine that, and then puking consistently over and over with sweating. It was pretty bad. So
I couldn't imagine.
it was I've had some visits in the hospital, not many, because I try to avoid it as much as possible, but yeah, that was pretty scary. So I mean, the doctor, that's what he said. He said you can be smart about it. There's people that have hernias and still do sports activated things. They work out, they lift weights, you have to understand the limits and where that feeling would feel like. I can feel it, like, even with stretching's a big one. Any type of stretch situation, you can feel the tear. You can kind of feel a little bit of burning going on in your stomach that you would normally feel. That's the skin telling you you're pushing your limits. And so I really try to feel that.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm gonna take off, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Have a good one now.
Nicole is
Cheers.
I'm here, Mrs. Chef. I'm here. I'm drunk, but I'm here.
I'm drunk, but I'm here. Oh my goodness! I hadn't even
I don't know what
buzz
you
or
want
anything.
me to
So. Yeah, I don't even drink, so I still got buzz.
Just
Ian.
Got maybe 2 drinks of this 2-shot thing I made, so I'm just shy of 2 shots.
Come on, Jeff.
Well,
you
I
can do it.
Much as I'd like
Well, I have to
drink
stop
right
myself
now.
because I don't drink really. So if I do, I always stop myself between 2 and 4, depending on what I'm doing, why or what the event is or whatever. And then even then, I only drink maybe. In fact, the first drink I had after a year and a half was New Year's Eve, and that was 1 drink of eggnog. Literally, I nursed it for 3 hours.
I'm really a bad influence, but it's
No.
okay.
No, I've been stressed. I've been stressed because my granddaughter is supposed to be born
Yeah.
like 5 days now. Even my daughter's been sent home from the hospital twice, I believe, if not 3 times now.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of nerve-wracking waiting for that call,
Yeah.
And I've been kind of stressed. Not just that, I'm not, but there's some added stress with stuff in regular life and everything,
Mrs. Chef says you're drinking without me. Well, get your wine and get up here, Mrs. Chef.
I gotta go back to StreamYard so I can see all the comments.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Oh, and Gary, if you could,
Yeah.
if you turned your mic up a little bit, you might find we can, because I noticed when people are talking, or if you go to say something, your mic's a little quieter than everyone else. So we might.
Yeah, he's unusually quiet today.
Yeah,
It's-
I think just StreamYard. See if you can crank the volume. See if it's
Yeah.
all the way. Is it all the way up? That might just solve everything.
Love you,
I
Mrs. Chef.
can't adjust it.
Okay.
I'm on my phone. and
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Yeah,
see-
yeah. So.
If I was
Good night,
on
Marion,
my
story
computer, it'd be
time.
fine.
Just because
Well,
I've noticed you
can't
try
do
to,
it on my-
say something, and
Hey, Henry.
maybe other people aren't hearing you when you go to talk, but I just thought might help you.
Well, I appreciate that. But it could be any of a number of things. I'm actually on Bluetooth, and I'm at work, so
yeah.
the reception ain't real good here. And I
Damn
can't do the
Bluetooth
video because
devices,
I'm
boy.
at work. Yeah. But you know,
I can hear.
but when I
It's
use
all right.
other,
Yeah, it's all good, man. I just, you know, like I was just thought it might help. But when you can't do nothing, you can't do anything. We all just have to be
Hey,
considerate
Trekker.
of them talking.
and there's some awesome people coming in the channel over here. Uh, Supriya Unam, Vay's Place, Kentucky Prepper, Eagles Trekker, Pendar, you know,
Trekker,
Mom and Four Boys.
Trekker, am I still the president, or have I like completely neglected my job?
That's a great question.
I'm waiting for his answer.
Oh, little Ridge in the house. How you doing, Mark? Cheers, buddy.
The president of Ontario, of Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, yeah. Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Not New Finn.
There we go.
It's not a Finn.
Okay, well, my bad. Oh, by the way, you don't have to go to Newfoundland to get to Tasmania. I just so we're clear.
No. Well, I mean, if you want me to tell you how to get there, I can, but that's going to take a while.
Well, it's pretty much a straight shot when you go from Southern California to Tasmania. It'll take you a while.
I'm not in California. I'm in Newfoundland. I'm heard of. Well,
I know.
I have to go a long way to
That's
get
the
there, though.
opposite direction. There's Rich. Hey, I do that all the time with the black background.
John! Hey, John, get up here.
John Wiggity Wiggs.
There's John Wiggs. What's up, John? Get on up here.
Hey, Vay. I think I said that right.
This one? Yeah, up top here you can see there's like an extended mic or extended camera beside the M.
What?
See that? Up on my thumbnail, look by the guitar neck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. While I'm at work, I cannot show video. It's just against the. And Nicole.
Yeah, here's
typically
like
never shows.
a feather coming out of his guitar. No, it's a hand, I think. I'm a little drunk. I can't be sure.
Hey, Dan's here too.
Hey, there he is. That must be Judy's
Good
hand.
to see you.
No, that's mine. See what? Ready?
Oh, you got other camera. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Ta-da!
What is TQ?
Ta-da! You can do sign language when you're talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You all take over. I have to pee again. I know you don't want to hear it, but I do.
Alrighty then.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Xander says that he's feeling better than yesterday. He's letting somebody else drive the golf cart at the stag party. Somebody's getting married. I don't know if I could do that again. I'm happy with my marriage I got now. By the way,
Gary.
well, we celebrate 35 years this year, so
That's a good.
Congratulations.
That's a great marriage, man. That's a strong and long. Strong and long.
there we go.
That's pretty wild, man.
If you're over here, I know you could try type at 29 to drop your link. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I never know what all. Sometimes I just keep talking out loud.
Yeah, this share stream thing, I haven't really gotten into doing that quite yet. I haven't done my homework on it, but it looks pretty cool. It looks neat. I
Well,
think you're all of yous are streaming on. Well, obviously we're on Nicole's, but both of you guys are streaming on your platform from here, correct?
Yeah, I am.
Sharing this stream on your channel.
Yeah.
So I wonder why
sharing
they.
on
I
two
was curious
separate
about the settings. Like, I don't know why they can't, or why you wouldn't be able to. Let's say if you wanted to talk on your panel, you could choose between your microphone as to, like, let's say over here you would have it muted. On your channel it would be open, and you would talk and be like da 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 da. Then you mute that one, come over here, open it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird that it's the only part that I feel like they could upgrade the feature is to allow you to individually select microphone settings, because I one time I was up on another person's, or I was in their chat, and I couldn't find for the life of me, no one was talking in their chat. I could just hear what was going on in the stream. And the person just shared it automatically with no details as to where they were or anything like that. There was no link or nothing in the one stream I was in.
Okay,
But
Rich.
you could tell that everything was going on over on somebody else's channel. And I could not find it for the life of me to find out where the original stream was. So that's been kind of my experience of it.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
My Nightbot.
if you'd like,
It still works.
Can you all still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Loud
yeah,
and clear.
good to walk backwards. Very treacherous.
Yeah, I've done a couple of videos on the shared or co-streaming, and I mean, I'd be glad to give you some basics if you'd like to know them.
Yeah.
John says, I've been strip searched at the police station. Gary's charges were bogus and everything was dropped. Much like my pants.
All the charges were thrown out.
I love John.
That's funny.
Due to what do you call it? False representation. He wasn't really a YouTube police. That'd be awesome.
That's funny. I've had somebody come right behind me and make a comment. I've had somebody come right behind me and make a comment using my same avatar and my channel name, but it wasn't me. The only way you could tell the difference is the fact that I was modded and they were not, and I had to look twice to realize that somebody else had the same name and was using my icon. So,
is that the food Judy made?
Yeah, she's cornbread, rice, which is orange juice. I like my rice with done in orange juice, and then fresh vegetables and fish, rainbow trout.
Nice.
That we caught there.
That sounds good.
Back to the rice. What did you do? You cooked it with an orange?
No, orange juice. With the orange juice, half and half, as opposed to just the straight water.
Yeah.
And you can do peaches. You know how corn has peach corn? You know, peaches and cream?
Yeah.
You can use peach juice. You can use orange juice. You could use whatever type of fruit that you like, in a sense, as a juice. And you can put that half and half in, half juice, half water, and boil it. And you would have the flavor in the rice.
Here, tell them it's half like chicken stock, half fruit juice.
Hold on.
With garlic and Caribbean spice.
Okay.
That sounds good.
They heard you.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds really good compared to my plain rice.
And the vegetables have Jamaican seasonings on them, and that's jerk spiced trout. Rainbow trout. Yeah.
Oh, jerk
Not
spiced
that I know
trout.
of.
Yeah, jerk spiced trout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
Rich.
Yes.
Jerk trout.
Do you have quail?
Quail? No.
What the hell is quail?
Yeah, Dave's place was just asking if you
That
had
is
quail, so
good.
I thought I'd ask.
I grew up on quail, pheasant, squirrel, and rabbit. deer.
Oh, is that roadkill?
No, quail's
No.
a bird. It's in the Bible. God
No.
gave him quail and mammon. Or mammon. I mean, not mammon. Oh, my goodness. Bread and quail. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's good eating.
The
I don't know. I just think all Americans eat roadkill. No offense.
What?
Hey, Karen.
manna.
Good night.
Hi, Garen. And bye. Hey, Dark Lord.
Well,
I haven't
no.
seen you in a while.
I was going to say that as long as whoever starts the stream is a paying member, they pay for the service. They can have the settings where you can co-stream, and what happens is anybody that comes in that wants to co-stream can then go through and share to their audience. They have to fill out a thing for a title.
Yeah.
And pick what their destination is, because some places have multiple channels.
So,
For
are you
example.
all able to share out mine?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what we're doing right now.
Hold up. Back to truck. Beep, beep, beep. No. You guys are sharing our stream? Stop the
That's
truck. That's
We're
awesome.
like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, I did
Just-
ask it. I asked if it was okay.
Yeah, he did.
You
Yeah, I
said
remember in
yes.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care what Gary does. Gary
All
can
she's seen was, can I come up?
and Judy and Rich can do whatever they want, and so can Jeff.
That's interesting. Dave's place lives in an apartment, but raises cochernix, quail, and cuy. I'm not sure what cuy is. CUI.
Wait, sorry, what'd you say? What was the last word? I think I misinterpreted that.
What?
CUI. I don't know how you pronounce that. CUY. Y. Y is in yellow.
Hey, Gary, I'm going to give you $1 million idea right now. Just because
What's
I
that?
haven't told anybody. Check this out. So, you ever seen live chat rooms where people have music playing consistently, or silent VRs, where they're live for whatever 10 hours and there's no sound, whatever, it's this thing. So this was an idea that I come up with, which is kind of neat. If a stream's set in premieres, now you can always change the date. I think you can premiere a live up to 2 years in advance or something, up to 2 years. I can't be certain what the longest they'll let you extend a date in. But keep in mind, so you could premiere a live, schedule a live to crack off in 2 years. Now, anybody that wouldn't remember or knows this, when you go into a premiered video, the chat's up. There's an active chat that you can talk in. So let's say if you were pushing for 3,000 or 4,000 watch hours, or 3,000 subscribers, or 5,000 subscribers, you could set that stream to be whatever date you want it to be. That could be your objective thing, like a goal. But you're not actually going to crack off live until that goal is achieved. Once the goal is achieved, then you would crack off as a celebration. So channels could actually, let's say, have a 3,000 subscriber celebration stream. And it could be set for 2 years from now. In the description and everything, as your community grows, you would be, saying that obviously right away that as soon as this goal has achieved, we'll have this blah, 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 this celebration, and you start planning ahead. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get there, because there's an active chat that's always moving consistently until you get there. So 24 hours a day, you would have your own chat room on your channel where people could come in, you could share links, you could talk to people, the video would be premiering, but the date could always change until you achieve your goal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? You could have your own chat room, 24-hour chat room. You could still post lives off. You can still go live on your channel, and because it's a premiered live. It's scheduled. So you can still do everything that you're doing on your channel. You just have this chat room going on where people can come in and say hi and connect with people 24 hours a day.
That's pretty cool because there's literally people that's what they want to do. They just want a place to chat, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
they
why.
just
That's
want
why.
to hang out and chat.
I mean, there's something else going on that's huge in our community, I guess. But I don't. It's kind of nice.
I've heard you mention that.
There's only 8 people in here, but if they want to come over here afterwards, they have a place to come to just to chat. You know, that's why I shared the stream too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Rich,
I want orange rice.
Rich, I love you, but I have heard nothing you said because I am focused on Judy's rice.
I heard. Yeah, I can see that. Her cornbread is amazing too. Oh, she put the spice in a nice heat, a sweet heat in the vegetables and onions. Get you going pretty quick. Whew.
I don't know, it looked good.
But yeah, that rice trick, I'm sure she knew it before me, but my mom did it, you know, for the last many years. And it's just something that I've really liked with my rice, opposed to just a plain rice. You know, if we use a plain rice, 9 times out of 10 I'm putting barbecue sauce or something all over the rice in order to eat it. But when you put that orange juice in there, you put that orange juice in there, you're almost, I guarantee you, like, you will go back for seconds on the rice. You'll just be like, oh my God, like, I'll just eat more of that rice, please. There's just something about it.
I don't know. It sounds really good. I'm drunk, so
it's all about that rice.
I'm really picky, but... Hey, Michelle. Hey, girl.
I'm bringing my Nightbot back to life. I have
no idea how to do this. If you all want to drop your links, you can type. Anybody remember what to do?
Show Nikki this.
Oh yeah, John B. Yeah, Jasmine Rice with lime juice is good.
It's okay, just show it to her. She can
you want her to sprinkle it on her drink?
No, goes in the rice. That's what makes the rice like that.
Oh, I thought you wanted her to sprinkle it on her drink.
Just show it.
On my drink. My drink has sugar.
I'm joking. I'm messing with Judy.
I don't know, but I'm coming to stay with Judy and Rich.
What is this?
What
here?
was Judy saying about rice?
That's in the rice.
That's in the rice. Here, hold it up to this one.
Yeah, hold it up. I can't see.
To the other one. Ready? Back. There you go. I don't know if they can see that. Okay, give it back.
Okay. And then...
Yeah. Rich gotta hold it. Yeah, there you go.
Roasted garlic. This one's...
It's like a Caribbean seasoning.
Yeah.
I should be able to get that here on the island.
On the vegetables.
Babe.
Okay, sure. All right, fine.
If you want to come sit here and show your toys and your vegetables and your play garden and stuff, by all means.
I love Judy.
She's in her bra, like a very fancy bra, so she's like, you know, just handing me all the spices out of the cupboard, you know what I mean? Like, here, throw them in.
I love her.
If you want to come in here and do show and tell with all your toys and stuff from, you know, come on in.
I'm up for that.
That sounds like a really interesting idea, Rich.
Yeah, you know what I think you know what I'm saying. It's kind of weird, right? Now, here's the thing, though. You won't get analytics off of it because, like, you know how StreamYard reads how many people are in your chat or how many frequently your chat is for chat messages? It won't start until the actual go live. So as far as analytics, the video will consistently climb in likes because it could take 5-6 months to hit that goal. It could take a year. Who knows? Who knows how many likes or anything. And it could be shared in abundance with everybody around the whole community. But until it goes live, watch hours, chat analytics, all that stuff won't be readable, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But to keep the activity on your channel or to keep the community active and knowing that there's somewhere, you know, when there's nowhere else to go or the first thing in the morning, they pop in just to say hi. Hey, how's everybody doing? And there's 7, maybe 5 people in there at first. And you'll see it go to 12, 15, come back down. Just depends on the timing, you know. But it also gives this, it also give the host or the person with the channel kind of a reading of when people are most actively, you know, around their channel. you might see 15 or 20 of them show up in between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock at night. You know, and you're seeing this all the time. All of a sudden now you'll see within a week or two, you'll be like, well, okay, I'm thinking about doing it. I'm looking a little further in to see, you know, because I know buddies of mine that do it, and they have music playing in the background. And it's consistent. When they're not live on a panel, they have a chat going on.
I think I tried the
Now,
music at one point, and I couldn't even hear myself.
I've done a few. I did a 9-hour premiere on this.
Oh,
channel.
nice. Yeah.
It was. I recorded a candle, or one of those things that has wax in it that you turn it on and the wax starts to melt on the top thing, and has some kind of a scent to it. I turned that on one day and recorded it. It took like an hour for it to do, and I just, I took the video and just placed one after the other. I kept putting it on the editor.
43P, put that on 46.
Careful. But I would go through and did that, and then I went through and added some of the longest music that I could find, to just so I could have, there's some, just chilling stuff in there that's like 30 minutes long.
Yep.
And so I just kept replacing the music one after another, and it was actually very interesting to watch, because I had, I don't even remember how many hours I got off of it, but it was quite a bit. Well, I guess I could go look at it. Wouldn't take but a second while we're sitting here talking.
I just gotta say something real quick. So there was a stream earlier in the community that I happen to be in.
That's a good point.
And they were, so this guy was talking. I don't know what happened yet, obviously. Now there's another can't even say the word, but it's unalive in that person's first name. So I don't know what happened, but all HE double hockey sticks must have broke out to have a stream titled that.
Wait, HD what?
I don't want to go through all of it again, but there's a certain...
Hold on, you said HD, like hockey sticks or something?
All hell broke loose, yeah. I always watch I'm so used to be around my grandkids, so I really try to watch my language, but yeah. So that person that everybody was at earlier, that's why I don't have anybody here, they're all over at another panel in a I guess you could say a pro defense after panel, and it's saying KILL and the guy's first name. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's hey Deborah, good to see you.
Telling you.
Good to see you, Deborah. Thank you. It's bad. You ask Gary. He's been over, and that's some good people too. They were just some people that were kind of hyped up and immature a little bit, but he's seen how our community can be really wishy-washy at times,
Yes. Yeah, they do get that one.
Oh, I have some friends that I have some friends that how do you put this? I make it very clear. I come to your house and party, but I want none of your party back at my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I go to the clubs to go and party, but when I come to my house, this is my house. Stay the fuck over that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they know that. Some of the people come into my chat, and I'm like, okay, all right, I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, no, sorry, buddy, you gotta go. The first things that come out of their mouth, I'm like, nope, not here.
Okay,
but it's fun.
You're always keeping in mind. I'm gonna take her.
I got 12.6 hours on that 9-hour stream. I got 12 hours out of it. So
12 hours.
It didn't.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 12 hours out of a 9-hour premiere that I had running.
How do you get 12 hours?
You only had 12 watch hours?
No, 12,
I only got 12
hours.
Watch hours.
12 hours of watch hours from 9, yeah. So
I'm a 9
It's
hour
just
stream.
because of the average watch period. He might have had he might have had a few people coming in and out of there, but depending on how long the average watch period is, they'll average that out. So
Oh yeah,
if he did, if he did 9 hours and the average watch time was 4 minutes or 5 minutes, figure it out, right? You could have 30, 40 people come, 50 people come in at that point, but
yeah,
but it's still, it is what it is, right? Every little bit helps, man.
yeah, it sure does.
The watch hours, man. That's why I was, I've been noticing a few people that the more I get into different communities, the more I should say my music puts me in different communities. There's different people that have different strategies with that whole achieving the watch hours and monetization. And I've noticed a few of them that, when they're not live on a panel, they have a chat stream. And some of them it's burning fire, some of them it's music playing in the background, some of it could be the same 20-minute highlighted video that shows just highlights of their channels or stuff like that, but people come in and out of it all day. They'll come in, say hi, come in at lunchtime. They're taking a break. They come in, they say, I go to my buddy's stream all the time. I'll be at work and check. There's 20 people in there. Hey, how's it going, Bill? How you doing, Frank? What's going on? Hey, do you know when Buddy's going to be live? Do you know when the next time Bill? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are in there sharing links and stuff. If I want to go and if I'm bored, and I'm like, man, there's nothing I can't find on the phone kind of thing. I look and I'm like, oh, look at here. There's a bunch of links. And I start clicking all these links that people are sharing. And then you don't know where you're going on YouTube.
Yeah.
But, it breaks up the time. Sometimes your subscribers are come online and you're not available at the time. So, the consistency behind it, you know what I mean? You can only, I think, go for 12 hours at a time before YouTube stops recording. So, you'd go 12 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 12. You could literally
Why does it stop though? What is the point behind that?
I think. Well, I think it's the information saved. Because when I go to edit a video, if you go over, I think 3 or 4 hours, you can't actually edit the video in YouTube Studio. It has to be underneath a certain amount of hours. It'll say this video is too long to use this feature. So, I know at 12 hours I can't do it. But if I stay around 2 hours to 4 hour mark, I can actually go into YouTube Studio and Editor and clip parts out and post a new video instantly by selecting a timestamp from 4 minutes to 11 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube won't. YouTube won't. Well, in YouTube Studio, you can actually take little sections out. Or you can clip out any parts of the video that you've already put on there, providing it's short enough, like 3 hours, 4 hours tops. Yeah, it helps. I enjoy the feature. That's why I shortened my lives up. Unless, of course, they're live fishing, then it is what it is. But
Sorry to interrupt. Nicole.
Yeah, baby.
I sent a good friend of mine. He does a lot of good woodwork. He's got a Marilyn Monroe usually is his avatar because he does a veneer of people and different things. I sent him the link privately through a text. His screen name is Victorious Bastard. Okay. We call him Vic. Sometimes he goes by other names, but if he comes up, just let me know and I'll, it's him.
Yeah.
If he decides to come up, I haven't heard back from him yet. But.
Okay, I'll bring him up.
Well, we're talking, but I haven't heard the response yet. No, we just have to be careful. Hey, Seven, good to see you, buddy. That's my editor, cameraman, Seven. You guys see Seven there? Shout out to Seven. He's awesome. And he's got everything ready for me on Rumble. I just can't figure out Rumble quite yet. So I'm still trying to work on getting everything on there.
Seven, you can drop your link there if you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, Seven, he's a mod. Drop your link. He's amazing because he's literally the community's in kind of a shambles right now, and he's literally in it for all the right reasons. He always has been. And he doesn't care about clout. He doesn't care about, he just wants to help, and that's what he does. And it's just amazing. So, yeah, Seven's a really good person. He's the real deal.
Can he type again? Because I can't see him. Haley.
Yeah, no, it's in his chat. That's why, right?
Oh,
It's in
okay.
his,
I
it's
can.
in his chat, so we can't see him.
Well, you can. Everybody that's on panel can see to the right.
No,
but
I
you-
can't.
Okay,
No, I can't.
sorry, I don't mean to
I
interrupt.
I can
Well,
only
okay.
see the panel. I can only see the people that would be in Nicole's chat. I can't see Jeff's chat or Belt Loop's chat.
Okay, so my question is, how do I put up, you know how you get that bubble where you go into people who are streaming out multiple streams from whatever, and they have a chat bubble that you can see everything? How do I do that?
They have a chat bubble where you see everything.
like on
Hold
the
on a
bottom.
second.
You can see it from everybody's live, what they're saying in a chat bubble. I don't know how to put that up.
I'm going to put Seven's
I don't know how to
link.
do a bubble.
Yeah, put Seven's link.
Tell me if you can see this. Give it
Yeah, I never heard of a chat bubble.
a few seconds. That's Seven's link. Whoever can
Call
see
it a
that.
bubble, but it's the
And
thing that comes up on the bottom.
I'll go to
right?
Nicole's
Now,
channel.
did you happen to see this, Nicole, when you were drinking? Were you surfing the web when you were drinking at this time? When you
It's
seen this chat
possible.
bubble? I'm joking.
It's why I'm calling it a bubble.
I'll drop it in Nicole's live as well, and I'll go to YouTube Police's and drop it in there too. If you guys can sub to Seven, I'm sure if he's literally been with me since the very beginning. I'm not kidding you. He's the real deal. Yeah, that's all I can say. He's just a good person.
Okay, so can I clarify the bubbles so I don't sound completely loaded, even though I am? The thing that comes up on the bottom of your screen, like, you know where I see CFM, Rich and Judy?
Okay, so
you know the
take.
bubble where they have, like, cartoon thingamajig or whatever.
Yep,
you want.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the scroll feature for StreamYard.
I have no idea.
So you can if you want to highlight somebody's comment, you can hold your mouse, and or if it's touch screen, if it's touchpad on your computer. I don't know if what are you using, a mouse or a touch?
I'm using both. It depends.
Okay, so you can use either one. You can literally just put your finger over somebody's name in the StreamYard chat and just tap it once. See? Bang. Done. Now tap it again.
Where? Tap
and
what?
hit that. You just did it.
Oh.
Somebody did it. See how you're highlighting okay?
That could be Steve.
Steve's going mad. That's the idea. So if you wanted to put somebody's link in there or something, you would have to type it. But you can share. You can type in the comments there and then select it like that and highlight it. You can do it as the panel host in here. I would have to do it on the YouTube side of things, but you can actually share links right through the chat.
So my administrator on
Yes.
StreamYard can do that also?
It looks like they're doing that for you right now, yeah. Looks like they're doing a great job.
Completely drunk.
Now, where did you where did you fill out the applications for this? Because I didn't find this bot.
The bot? What bot?
Nightbot. Nightbot does the sharing links for you. You have an administrator link share. You have somebody pressing the buttons from behind the scenes. I was going, where did you fill out the forms to get one of them? But it's a real person. There isn't an actual. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Steve's a real person. I would
Yeah,
hope.
yeah. There's more.
Who's your
Well, I'm
administrator?
Oh, nice.
Judy wants to know if Seven's real name is Henry.
No. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted either. Kyle, I'm sorry. I want to say hi to Kyle. You're welcome to drop your links, buddy. It's good to see you too. We all miss you too. I think everybody knows who Kyle is. Here,
No,
in this, yep. And then also, I'm sorry. There's just one more thing that I dropped Seven's link and YouTube Police, your channel, Nikki, and mine as well. If you guys want to sub to Seven, he's just a good person. It's basically
I know a couple people have subbed to him, and I have as well.
John Wiggs says Nicole only edits her videos when she's. Hold on. I gotta go up in that comment because somebody else typed. Someone else want to read that comment?
Which
Okay, I
one?
got Nicole only edits her videos when she is sleeping, and her pillow is in the account manager. The manager is you're definitely drunk.
Yeah, some of my best editing is when I'm sleeping.
Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, mine definitely
I'm gonna
is.
step away for just a moment. I'm gonna step away for just a moment.
Use the hinge cuff. Use the hinge cuffs for best. That's what I carry with hinge cuffs. That's for law enforcement. They're not very comfortable, but they sure do work good.
I don't know, but I feel like I'm gonna wake up with a multitude of tickets tomorrow.
I can't believe you actually thought he was an actual YouTube bully.
I did though. I was in a live once and he came in and I didn't know it was Gary and I was drunk. When we were talking, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go.
The Christian Magician. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Hey, Chris, I haven't seen you in a while.
I feel bad because almost every time he drops a premiere, a short, or a live, I can't go to it. I'm busy. I'm working. Whatever. I just can't go, and I feel really bad.
Yeah. I've been to a couple, but I do miss a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, bae.
Of course, I haven't been around in a couple weeks that much.
I know. It's why I texted you. I'm like, hey, you still alive?
Well, it's weird because we were stuck in Oklahoma City for 3 days. My son-in-law and I. Then we went up to Kansas City, met with my other son-in-law, who's also a truck driver, over-the-road truck driver, OTR. And then we got to, and then we were stuck in Liberal, Kansas for almost 3 nights. That sucked. And then we went from there to Los Angeles, and that's when I got the call that my oldest daughter, was starting the process of having my granddaughter.
Hey, you want some?
And now here it is 5 or so days later, and we're still waiting. So, yeah.
Hopefully in the next day or two.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Frank is here. Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Nicole, seriously. Yeah, I'm here.
Howdy.
Frank, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while.
Friends.
I'm almost done with my third drink.
You're going on your 4th, Jeff.
I'm almost on my 30th doobie. What? No.
Oh, that's a different story. Yeah. I'll be quiet. But yeah, that's my other, or one of my other. I have nicotine too. That sounds terrible.
You know what was funny? I'll tell you a story. So me and Judy the other night were live streaming for a few hours while the sunset was going in, and there's these 2 fellas that come up right behind me. Now they once or twice they walked in front of the camera, back and forth, talking. And it was once one way, once the other way. So, I didn't pay much mind to it. We're fishing. I'm holding the live, talking with people and stuff. Is there always that little brief moment when new people come around where you're like, oh my God, they're going to know I'm talking to my cell phone, So anyways, right? So these 2 people, they walk past once and they get a brief clip of them, and then they walk, back to the same direction. Well, they stop about 5 feet after me and Judy. They turn around. They're sitting there talking for a little bit. Well, don't they walk back up and walk right behind? They stop, the 2 of them, on the bridge that we're fishing, and they're right behind the camera of the phone, which is right behind me. And they're just sitting there, for a good extensive amount of time, 20 minutes, half an hour. And I didn't know what it was, but I had this weird feeling. I was like, man, I don't know what, and the funny thing is, all they were doing was sitting there enjoying the same environment I was, the 2 of them, enjoying a cigarette together and talking. Yeah. But that brief moment, I'm just sitting there, my 6th sense is going like, I couldn't feel comfortable with it. And it didn't take until after when I'm like, oh, okay. It was just weird because it was going into the night, and they were behind me. They didn't say hi. They didn't say, how you doing? Or, they were very quiet about their business, but it was, it did put me on edge for a second. And then It turned out they were just doing the same thing I was.
So, Rich, what I'm hearing in this whole conversation is that if I take Judy alone, you're gonna be mad.
No, not necessarily. If I'm fishing while it happens, you'll get away with it for a few hours.
Okay, fine, we'll send you fishing.
Yeah.
Nicole, I just want to ask you if Vic tried to come up at all, or anybody, or
Hang on, let me look. I haven't looked in a while. Okay, no, I think the last one was Rich.
Yeah.
okay. And they're still over at the other stream, the KILL in his first name stream. So I don't know. It might be a little bit before it gets a little lively, but he's probably over there on panel.
Yeah, as soon
panel
as
it out.
beep at me, I'll bring him up.
How do you get the beep to work? I don't have that on my. I don't know how to set it
I
up.
don't know. Mine beeps for some reason, and it
It's in your
keeps
settings.
beeping.
It's in your
Okay.
settings, in the StreamYard settings.
Let me go to my
Yeah,
settings.
like I've never changed my settings, so mine beeps at me all the time.
Okay, in settings, what do I go to? Audio
Oh,
or hotkeys? I bet you it's hotkeys. I've never been there before. Yep,
it'll be
there it
it's a
is.
command. Yeah, it'll say beep when a guest or when arriving. Yeah, and it'll beep off for you.
What's hotkeys?
Hotkeys. Well, they're action keys. They're like a command that you can, like a Bluetooth headphones that you can tell a cell phone to read a Bluetooth device.
Oh, you
Well,
mean when I put in my earbuds?
Yeah, well, hotkeys is kind of the same way. You can tell the a different app or another program that you're running through a program. You can tell it to do things, like my Stream Deck here. Let me a second. I'll show you. Is it this one? No, that's this one. So the Stream Deck here that I use operates hotkeys. It'll tell Stream Deck. I'm using OBS, so I don't use Stream Deck unless I'm changing templates. But I can press a button, and it'll just start showing different screens.
Oh wow!
Oh,
And that's because of the hotkeys. So I have hotkeys in OBS, and this button will activate a hotkey. And do
is that
things
on
like,
your phone or your iPad?
No, I'm using a Mac laptop, but this you can use these Stream Decks with cell phones, tablets, your laptop, home PCs. They have a bigger Stream Deck now that you can operate or function audio devices and Bluetooth devices, but yeah, this is pretty simple thing. Like there, I'm sharing the screen, just stuff like that. But this works through hotkeys. And just a command, if you will.
That's pretty cool.
If you want your StreamYard to notify you when somebody has come into the basement, go to settings and then go to guests. There's you can set it to where other people can share their own destinations. You can see it where guests see viewer comments. You can put it where it plays a sound when guests enter the basement. And also guests must authenticate. I've got all four of mine clicked so that, that way, it also will show any banned guests.
I am so lost. So
I don't have many people on my panels as is it, so I used to, but not so much anymore now. I just, yeah.
Hey, why don't you bring me up all the time?
Well, I mean, everybody has open panels and everything and connection panels and connecting this and that. So I try to just kind of, for a long period of time, I did do that. And I decided to kind of like start at least narrating some type of focus of content on my channel other than, a video once a month or something. So I've been trying to do lives more with just me and Judy and stuff.
Yeah, I seen you guys out on the bridge. Was it this morning? I think.
You might have seen it this morning, but it was last night. Yeah,
Okay.
it was last night. We went there. I had a members live, and
Yeah.
recently, I don't know, we're at 60 something members, and a
I
lot of them,
usually watch. I'm just
lot.
too drunk to type.
Yeah, well, a lot of them were gifted from other members, and so I've been learning about this gifting thing, and it's cool in one sense, but there's pros and cons to it. This month, as the end of the month came up, I ended up with 22 cancellations, though 30 days ago my analytics were going out through the roof because I had 40 plus members activated, in the last 28 days. So the analytics went up high, and then all of a sudden at the end of the month they come back down to. So the gifting memberships is only current for the 30 days unless the YouTuber that got the membership decides to reactivate their account.
Okay. Can I ask a question about membership?
Sure.
Because here's my thing. I have gotten emails, and quite a number of them, saying that I've been gifted a membership to a channel that I have not been in for quite some time. Like, I don't always come on YouTube. I mean, you all know that. There might be weeks where I might not come on. And I think there was 3 that I was gifted that I know personally. I was not ever in their live. And I'm like, how am I getting it?
Well, one way or another, you must have, even if it was just one stream or something, when you visit a channel, there's a selected button that allows you to accept gifts. And so that button has to be enabled in order for you to receive a gift from that channel. So one way or another, unless somebody else has operation of your channel, you would have had to go into his stream or her stream and clicked allow gifts on their membership join button. So when you go on a channel, anybody can do this on anybody's memberships right now. You can go there and click join, and you click the join button, and you scroll down to the bottom of that, and it'll give you an option that allow you to advanced options, and you click that, and it'll say allow gifts from this channel. You don't have to be in that chat. The moment somebody drops 5-10 memberships down and says, hey, we're gifting this, YouTube will randomly start feeding out the memberships to people that have allowed the gifts.
So now, even if you've never been in their live?
Yeah, it's weird, but again, I would assume that you would have had to somehow or another, some way or another,
could be.
If not by you or somebody who's operating your channel, I don't know, but you would have had to click an option that says accept gifts from this channel, or else you wouldn't have received that membership. You can only receive it without clicking it.
There's another explanation.
Yeah, I don't remember ever clicking anything, and I often get emails. Like, I've gotten 3, and which have said you've been gifted a membership to a certain channel. I won't name them, but I'm like, how did I get that?
Well, it's possible that somebody's just getting you to click on a link or something, which then in turn gets your computer open to viruses.
I was watching stuff like that too, and a few days back. Clickbait, click viruses that will send you false messages, and once you click on it, but. Fuck, would it be through YouTube like that? Now you got me scared, Gary.
But here's the thing, like,
I was hearing it about Bluetooth devices and keyboards and cell phones and everything. I was watching a video the other day about anything that is considered wireless with a remote device can be hacked from hackers from all the way around the world. They don't even have to be in a radius around you anymore. And so,
okay, but here's the thing.
I was watching this interview on this guy, and he was suggesting all people to use wired keyboards again and all this stuff because of the way the virus hacking is nowadays.
Nikki, didn't you say those were coming in your email?
Yeah, they came in my email. Like, when I opened my email, and I even showed Al, and I even asked him, I'm like, how am I getting this? Like, one of them was from Rambling with the Brooms, and I hadn't been in there in quite some time. I mean, I had spent some time off YouTube, that I'm sure Judy knows, but, and then I got one all of a sudden. I'm like, I haven't been there in like 2 months. How did I get this?
Oh, wait a minute. The Brooms were... It's my understanding they did have a problem with a hacker.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's plausible. Yeah. Yeah,
No, I know
hackers.
for a
I have
fact
to look to see
that
who
he's
the
had
others
some.
are in my email, but there were 3, and I was wondering through the life of me, like, how is this happening?
Again, I don't. I'll be honest with you, Nicole, and it's just because I love you. There's times where you might be been drinking,
True.
and I mean, I know that rumbling with the Bruins or Bruins, however
Scott,
you Scott, they're if when we were around all together at one point, a few times he did have like giveaway streams and stuff like that, or memberships that were given away, and I think I even remember myself at the time. It really honestly is like a moment that'll just pass you by in a live. When a memberships get gifted out and you're in somebody's live during the moment, the host will tell you the same thing. Just go up and click the green button and press accept. And maybe you didn't get it at that time. Maybe you didn't get it right away at that stream, but as soon as they pressed it again, you would receive it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I could be in a random live drunk and
It might. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying the most plausible before we, jump. I agree with Gary because I have situations so far twice since I've been live fishing before I hit even a 2-hour mark. As the viewers will climb for whatever reason, and I don't know why, and I'm streaming right to YouTube. I'm not even using StreamYard, but I will lose this sight of how many people are viewing my YouTube, and then in the next second, as soon as the chat disappears, the chat I cannot see. So I'm forced to use another device. Literally the YouTube shuts right down. I'm still live, but I can't see any activity on the live at all. And it's happened twice now since I've been fishing. 4 minutes. I know, I got it. I got the live here.
yeah, Rich has a premiere in 4 minutes.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just over there hanging out in the chat with people over there, so
Judy,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
hold on, Rich. Judy, post his link. Currently can't. I'm a little too drunk.
It's a premiere. What it is, it's only 9 minutes long or 10 minutes long, but it's a video edit that somebody made for me. I went and had an interview, like a very personal, in-depth interview about my family, my upbringing, where music came from. I played songs. He played songs from my channel. But he has a really cool environment of musicians and talented people. They run open mics and stuff like that. It's not on average to have 40, 50 people hanging out playing music and a panel of 10, Sunday nights. And so I'm giving back the love to him, and I asked him to give me the video. I said, man, give me that video, because he did such a great job with this highlight video. I said, I want to put that on my homepage, but in the description, I'm going to give all the links to all the videos and everything about your channel. So it won't say subscribe to CFM. It's going to say connect with Steve. Here's the full interview. And then here's the next 5 up premiere videos. And it has links in the description. Then it has keep up to date and be a part of his membership, a link to that, his PayPal link. The whole description is about going to him. And that's, my way of giving back, because he spent time on me. Time is the best gift you can give somebody.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's nothing crazy, but, there'd be some cool people that'll pop in there or whatever through the premiere. Steve's there. So, don't go leaving this live to come over and hang out there, but I'm not about that. I really just going to hang it out. I was going to leave it in the background, but...
I know, and I seen your premiere, literally.
I seen you say that. Yeah.
After I put out my own live, and then I was scrolling, and I seen yours. I'm like, oh crap!
No, well, see, I just put the time as a fluke time, and then I waited for Steve. I emailed to say, come on into the chat.
Yeah.
Because for the next 8 hours, there's going to be a chat in there, right? So he came into there, and then we talked about the time. And I said, hey, man, whatever time will work for you. It's about you being able to connect with other people.
Yeah.
And us putting our communities together. And he said, okay. So then I changed it to 10 o'clock, which, was better for him.
Nicole?
So.
Yeah. I literally posted Jeff and I's 5 minutes before I seen yours. And I'm like, oh, God.
Real quick, Nicole.
Yeah,
my friend Casey, he's in the chat too. He might be coming up. He's it'll be either Casey, and you have to forgive me, Casey. It's something internet radio. He does, and he's in Las
he does
Vegas.
radio. Yeah.
So
No,
him
I
and
know who he is.
yeah, okay, good. He's been up before, I think, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did it go?
And then
oh yeah, it did. Okay.
Vic is either Victorious Bastard or sometimes he puts some other completely off the wall thing, but usually his profile picture is he does a lot of woodwork, so his Vermeer of Marilyn Monroe is usually his profile picture.
Queen says that link Rich posted didn't work. Mine is right one. So go with Queen, as always.
What? Really? It didn't work? I'm sorry. It must have been an old link or something. Timed out link.
Just said no worries. The one I posted is the right one.
Yeah, I mean, if you want it, there's a few people in there right now, but the one thing is just all the people, they're solid. They're solid subscribers, friends that people can connect with for the next 9 minutes.
Yeah. So can we run that on here or no?
I can do it. Watch this. Watch this. Turn unhighlight that comment.
I don't know how to do that. So
wait, hold on. Can I ask something real quick? Wait, I'm restreaming on I'm a monetized channel. You're not doing anything that's gonna get me struck.
No,
right?
no, you can't even hear the audio. You won't even hear the audio unless you're there.
Okay.
Whatever Rich does is fine.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. So, I have my OBS set up that I can share I can share YouTube videos, but it will not click the audio unless I choose it.
Okay.
So we could watch any video on YouTube we ever wanted to, and you won't hear the audio.
Okay.
Because the audio registers to copyright, right?
Sure.
And then of course any violence and stuff like that. We don't want to have that either.
I'll be right back though. I'm gonna have to go use the John real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, babe.
But yeah, you can click the three. It doesn't matter actually. Just leave it like that. That's totally fine.
If you can run that, that'd be great.
It is running right now. You see in my.
Oh yeah, there you go. 2 minutes and almost 3 minutes, and there we go.
Yeah, so I can bigify it, but if you just gotta get that green lawn link out of the way. Just click it. Click. There should be at the top of the chat there. On the side, there should be a thing that says hide comment. Little blue tab at the chat that you're watching for the comment sides of things on StreamYard.
Okay.
Just to the right, there should be a little tab there at the little topish part that says unhide comment or.
Oh, I got it on hide current comment.
Yep, click that. There you go.
Oh, look, I did it. I'm so proud. Okay.
Yeah, there's 10 people in there right now.
Yeah, I was one of those earlier.
So the idea here for me as a thing, is to just keep hitting Steve Harlow's link out there.
Yeah.
And I have a few really cool moderators there, Evil Gamer and Lex, that pretty much come in on command.
Oh, Lex. Awesome.
They pretty much come in on command for me when I'm premiering or posting lives. I work out my lives based off of everybody's time schedule, and for the two guys there. And
I know, I felt bad. Like when I made mine, and I went back in YouTube. 5 minutes later, I seen your premiere, and I'm like, oh crap.
No, it's cool. It's fine. I mean. I had a channel, a friend of mine's channel, local Mark. He explained it pretty clearly, and it's kind of was neat when he explained it. Going downtown, going to a marketplace. Yeah. For the average person, when we see it, it's like, oh my God! Like you could go over here and get apples. You can go over here and get oranges. You could get over on the furthest part, you get bananas. But the point is that. One store could only handle so much, could only please so many people differentially. So you need the multiple stores to be open in order to have this market experience. Yeah. So even though your friends might be live, now this is just an opinion that was given to me that, for a perspective, but just because other stores are open at the same time doesn't mean that you won't require the same amount or receive the same traffic. You'll actually receive more because the more stores that are kind of open, the more you can keep viewers bouncing around, especially if it's in a community, in a narrated community, let's say farming or whatever. If 3 or 4 different farmers are live, you can guarantee that at least a quarter of that community, if not more, that know each other are going to be bouncing back and forth and saying hi to each other and connecting. And every time they leave and come back, it's another view.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you actually, if you think about it, having more stores open at the same time creates more opportunity for viewers and other people to connect. It's better. So the whole perspective of like, oh, somebody's live over me, or I can't go live because somebody else is, I can't open. Basically, it's your brand. This is your store. This is your brand.
Yeah.
Right? So what, am I not going to open up? I need to put food and, dinner on my tables tomorrow. I'm not going to open up because Henry opened up his store?
Yeah, but
no, are you kidding me? No way. I'm going to open up with them, and we're both going to make money. In fact, maybe we'll work our menus together. We'll get to know each other, me and Frank. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Don't, I wouldn't stop opening my store just because Bill and Ted are opened on Mondays. More consistency and activity on your channel and on your focus of what you're trying to achieve means your goal becomes closer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my thing is I go live when I want to, or I feel like it, or say me and Jeff talked about it and here we are live. And I mean, if we were to go around everybody, we would never go live. And that's the whole point, is if you went around everybody that you know that was going live, you would never be able to go live. If you're waiting for someone else to stop or end or whatever.
Hey, Mr. Samuel.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right. It does end up that way.
It does.
It will, because, the larger you grow, the more people you know, the more people are going to go live. And then eventually, by the time you get to your what do you call it, milestone, you get so many friends going live. When is it your turn? When do you find, no. Work the time that works for you in your time zone, that works with your community. And, and that's it. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, and here's
Bottom
the thing.
line.
I'm not working towards, subscribers or being monetized or any of that. So, for me, I go live when I feel like it. For example, Jeff,
Come on, you leave us hanging, Nicole. You left us hanging for how long? Finally, you went live again? Just leave us all hanging. We're following you one post at a time on your community post. We got an eye on you.
Somebody has an eye on me. I know, Judy texted me the other day, and I was like, oh, God.
Hey, guess what? I just did this to experiment. So I went to my YouTube studios. I was able to add to my description, and I was also able to monetize this. That's actually pretty cool. Just out of experimenting, yeah. I'm not monetizing it just to monetize it. I just did it just to see if it would work, and yeah, it works. It's
there
pretty
you
cool.
Go. I didn't realize that, though. So if you stream out with someone else's, you can still get monetized. That's awesome.
You have to have 2 devices to do it, but you can, yeah. Well, you can, well, I shouldn't say 2 devices. If you're on your phone, you probably can't do it, but, well, I suppose you can. But if you have a laptop, obviously, it'd be easier.
So check this out. Trip people right out. Now what you do is hit the 3 dots beside my camera. Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't even see. Then I can't see the chat. Oh, crap.
Wait, where do I hit?
Never mind. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because
what do I do?
Well, you could bigify my camera, but there's no reason for it. I thought that I would just leave my leave the video playing. Yeah, but now you can see me.
We got red. Oh my God, it's my first time bringing someone up solo.
There you go. You're learning something.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the video, none of the audio would actually give any copyright, but it's just, it's the way I have it set up. But yeah, there's I don't know, 15 or 16 people
Wait,
there right
you're
now.
8 minutes late according to my time.
Hey, Nicole, you're checking your
Phone?
to see if anybody's gonna come up.
Oh wait, I'll check that. Okay, no,
may
we're
have like Vic or Victorious Bastard. He may go by another name, and of course Casey may go by Casey Cox or may go by Casey something.
Yeah, I know who Casey is, so if he comes up, I know that.
Yeah, internet radio. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, Mr. Samuel. Good to see you, bud.
Hey, John, are you gonna come up and sing? John, I gotta keep you wondering.
I'm almost done with my fourth drink. Can't go past 4.
No, you're going to 5. Why can't we hear Rich?
I don't even really have a buzz. That's what's funny. I don't hardly drink. Like I said, I virtually don't drink. But I'm almost done with my 4th, and I barely even feel like the inkling of a buzz. Like barely.
Okay, good. So you're going on to your 5th. We're gonna be here.
No, I don't go past 4. I may go one more just this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, one more.
That once a year, but this year I had to be twice because 4th of July. Yeah, it'll have to be twice this year. I go past 4.
Well, you can go 3 times. Just blame me. Rich.
Okay. Everybody hear that? I get to blame Nicole. All right, I get to blame Nikki. So this is what'd you name? By the way, what you named the stream was genius. What'd you call it again?
I think I called it Wine and Whiskey with Jeff and Nikki.
Something like that. Yeah, it was really clever. And you put hashtag
live or something. Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little bit more buzzed than I thought. I better chill.
No, you better have one more. I'm just trying to figure out why I cannot hear Rich sing.
Oh, no, because I'm not sharing the audio to the OBS right here.
Why?
Because usually when I'm doing my memberships, I do membership lives now with shout-outs and interviews and stuff, so I can clip edits and stuff like that for public side of things later. Yeah. But when I'm doing that, when I share people's videos on YouTube, a lot of people are using copyright music and stuff, so it creates issues with monetization issues and stuff like that. Now, depending on the circumstances, because it's a members only live and I don't have the video at the time being monetized, if I go to publish it, it can create issues. So I try to just, when I'm sharing YouTube videos and channels and doing video shoutouts, I can share it and the audio is not giving me an issue. So I have my settings set up like this for those membership lives.
Okay.
But yeah, we have a part. I've been, I'll just basically do channel shoutouts and stuff, and then I'll play music and hang out with people. Members get connected with members and stuff, and then eventually we'll bring the party out to a public side of things. But right now, because there's so many memberships being gifted to me, I have like at least 30 of them. I don't know who they are. So for me, it's about getting to know my members right now, right? Through going to their page and seeing their content, seeing their faces. You're in there too. I showed you up there the other day.
Wait, can I just mention something real quick? I just noticed something I never noticed on StreamYards before doing the panel share. I noticed it does leave out some comments. That's weird. Like if you're on your phone and or on your computer and you select live, you're going to get all the chats, right? If you select top chat, you're only going to select.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Exactly. I think that's what it's doing. I never noticed that before because I'm looking down at my chat, Nicole's, etc., and I'm seeing where some chats are not showing up on our StreamYard. Interesting. Just a little thing I thought I'd point out. But hey, Mr. Samuel. But yeah.
Okay, I have to read the police one because I feel if I don't, I'm gonna get a ticket.
Oh my gosh!
There's a few live streams that are either deleted or hidden. Her first one was probably the funniest live I've ever been a part of. Okay, well, Gary, that's not my choice. And I would love to have them up.
I understand it's all good, but some Ellsworth is asking
Why
for the
can't
guy
I?
in the middle that's singing from Canadian
Oh,
the
oh,
fishing
Ellsworth?
darn it.
musician. Hang on, I'll get his link and drop it.
Yeah, he's doing a premiere right now. Of
No,
Sam-
it's just ended now.
Oh, it
Just
just
ended. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would have. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. There's 20 people in there right now. I'm just trying to get it before the thing closes altogether to say thanks to everyone.
Yeah, I was in there earlier. I didn't think I was gonna make it tonight because I figured I'd be too drunk to find my way. But I'll watch it tomorrow.
Fish and musician. At least go there and give a like.
Thank you, Gary.
My pleasure.
No worries.
Ellsworth has 4 special needs daughters that loves music, and one of his daughters, Lacey, I know, loves my puppy dog too.
Oh, yeah, the puppy
In fact,
dog
I share it with her.
after me, Nikki.
That's right. And actually, Ellsworth,
Whoa.
Nikki or Nicole is named after this young lady who's on the panel.
Yep. That's my dog.
Can you show her?
Yeah, can you bring Nikki up? We haven't seen her in
can't.
quite some time.
Oh.
I'm at work. She's at home.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was
That's okay.
hinting. I was hinting to Nicole just in case she didn't get the hint that I thought I got. And Nicole wants me to have another drink, and I'm like,
Another one, Jeff. Pour it up.
No, that'll trip people right out, see? 'Cause they don't. Hold on, let's see.
Me and Jeff will have like a complete hangover live in the morning.
That's cool.
This is crazy. I can't believe you can do that. Do you see what's going on here with this?
yeah.
You could
Yeah, I
restream
do.
this, like in a restream of a restream, let's say with OBS,
How?
and it would see you saying hi to your panel, going, "Hi, everybody."
Wait, Garrett, you did that? Did you
Right?
do that?
No, I did. I just figured it out. So, like let's say you know how you're doing your. Oh wait, no.
Wait, go up to my stage, my little concert stage.
How come
That
I
is
can see Rich in YouTube Police now?
Go up to my avatar. Sing us a song. Play the guitar
Hey,
song
Rich.
under my stage.
Yep.
Oh my
Rich,
God.
I'm
Yes,
assuming
sir.
I assume you're doing that through OBS.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I go here, it'll go right to my, and then sub it up. Come on, guys, everybody, hit that like button for Nicole. Smash that sub button. Let's go. Hit it
That's
up.
awesome.
Oops, wrong one. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit work my way around. I finally got everything working again.
I'm so confused now. All I can see is Rich and Gary's.
So what'll happen is if I do this, there we go. So the chat has. Oh, nice. There we go. So, yeah, you can unbigify me.
Unbigify you.
Yeah, you can on StreamYard because you have me soloed
I
out.
don't think Judy would like that, but okay.
Well, I mean, just if it's if it's a group effort, I'm not sure.
You know what? Hold on, Nikki. 1 second. I need to change my avatar because I'm gonna go a little David Lee Roth here. 1986, Eat 'em and Smile.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
why is it not showing up? I just changed it.
It'd probably take a moment.
Take a moment.
It's all about the angle of the
I don't know. Rich is Gary apparently now in YouTube Police, so I'm utterly confused.
It's all his fault. He's messing up my avatar
hold on.
change.
I can do this too. Hold on. If you want to get all crazy.
Which can be you as well, Nicole.
Why did my avatar not change? This is really bothering
Oh
me.
my God! Look.
That is good.
That's too funny.
Yeah, that's a, what do you call it? A stream, when you heist a stream? There, you can't see her logo, can't see her name. There you go.
Okay, it shows that my avatar's changed backstage, but doesn't show that my avatar changed on panel. That's weird.
No, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. So
Oh, I
I'm
think I
sharing my screen. You see this? So watch. Is that
Hey,
it?
y'all, real quick. Shirley from Just Doing Our Breath, or Just Doing Our Best, said that right now there's a super typhoon over there where her family's at, her kids, her grandkids, her brothers and sisters, his mom are all in a super typhoon right now, and that there's no signal available. So anybody, if you are a praying person, please send up some prayers for her now. And if you don't believe in prayer, please send out some positive vibes.
Yeah. Oh, God love you, hon.
Yes, for sure. That's a scary situation. Absolutely. I would assume they may be in the eastern part of the world, or I don't know. It said typhoon.
She's from Rhoda, an island called Rhoda.
Two of me.
Yeah, that would be the Pacific.
Look at him. He's putting his face in two places.
No, there's two of me. Look, I can hijack the whole.
Look, there's Rich twice. He's taking me.
Hold on, let me just wait a second. I gotta go. Hold on. Oh yeah, watch this one.
It was formerly known as Saipan Island. It's in the Mariana Islands. It's over by the Mariana Trench.
Yeah, I think that would be the Pacific Ocean, right?
It's 30 miles northeast of Guam.
Rich thinks he's a model. Oh no, here we go.
Welcome to Rich CMF live stream.
CMF.
CMF radio rocks.
Look at that, man. I want a screenshot. That actually looks pretty crazy.
Hell yeah, that's pretty cool.
The new Newfoundland radio.
You know what? This is gonna be my thumbnail for this. This is gonna be my thumbnail. You watch.
Thumbnail.
And then I'll do one more for the middle. Excuse me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My phone's not the greatest thumbnails.
Oh my God. Welcome to the new CFM radio station in Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. In Albuquerque. Albuquerque, Nuevo Mexico. Soon coming to Telemundo from ABQ Studios. And we are the home of Netflix, so Netflix is based here. FYI.
There you go.
Tomorrow morning, I bet you I'm gonna open up Netflix and type in like Southwest Jeff.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta screenshot this.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Hold on.
It's just too cool.
taking over the whole entire thing. CFN radio in Newfoundland and Labrador right now.
There we go. I got that screenshot.
He's making Canada great again.
That'd be a cool thing to show people how to do that.
Yeah.
All it is sharing the screen, and then once you share it, like I can go back to one. We'll go back.
You can take over everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
2,
oh, Brutal Bob is here.
3,
Hello, Bob.
4. What the fuck? Okay, you can unbigify me now.
I don't know how to do that, babe.
They took icons out of the YouTube thingies, the avatars, by the way. They took the YouTube symbol out. The play.
I don't know how to fix it.
You just so at the top of the screen there, at the top right, you'll see the 3 dots there. If you click it, just beside my view.
Well, I see the 3 dots when it told me to put you up, but I don't see the 3 dots now.
Yeah, it'll just be at the top there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the top. The medical through wigs. Well, maybe I'm not looking at the top. I think I was reading what Judy was saying. Hold on, let me go to the top.
The top right, you should see something. It says exit solo or exit. Exit solo layout.
Light, enter night. Metallica.
No, it doesn't tell me anything of that sort. Hey, Casey. Hey, John. Hey, Cox. Oh, hey, Josh. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Judy, do you want to direct me how to get rich down?
She doesn't. I wonder what would happen if I just come out and come back in.
I don't know.
It might solo on the next. It will solo on the next person. So you'll have to figure out have to figure this out. So
this is gonna be.
I'm networking.
All right. Well, until then, we'll just go back to. We may not even have to. Let's go to this view. Let's see. Right here. No. See, oh yeah. So then.
Okay, where's the person in charge of my YouTube?
And then go like.
I think we might have to change that to rich.
That's right.
Nikki?
John Weeks says, and I quote, Judy can direct you how to get rich up. That's for sure.
Who said that?
John Weeks.
Wiggity, wiggity. Get in the corner.
Hey,
Corner
Nikki.
for you.
Yeah, Gary.
Nicole.
Yeah, baby.
If you look above or below, right underneath the main screen, there will be a bunch of different smaller light pictures that show different layouts. Do you see those?
Do you mean those headless people?
Maybe. What do they look like?
Well, they look blue and headless. Or hairless, sorry, not headless.
Headless Smurfs? I mean, I don't know. Zombie Smurfs, I guess.
Oh my god, hairless, not headless. I'm a little drunk.
Okay, I tell you what. Hang on just a second. Let me go into StreamYard. So, to me, it looks like they're pictures of a shoulders and it's the layout. down below the
first
main.
is a headless person, not headless, hairless. One person. The next one is
and then two, and then two that are in smaller boxes.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Click on the one that has the two in the smaller boxes.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. You did it.
Look, there's me and Jeff, and Rich,
You did it.
and Gary.
Oh, my avatar's there.
Oh, hey, it's changed. What the hell's... Oh, my God.
It's David Lee Roth.
All
The
right.
Eat 'em and Smile video, 1986 Yankee Rose.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You did it.
Hey, Rich.
See, Belt Loop should be your channel manager, or
Yeah,
I have...
go.
Well,
I have that sounds Eddie. He's my channel manager.
Who?
Yeah.
hey, Rich.
Eddie, Double
Oh
Dog.
yeah. Yeah. Yes,
think-
sir.
I was just going to mention, are you familiar with the channel Conspiracy Music?
I am.
Yes.
They're connected in the same circle with the Steve Harloha fella there. That's where. Well, I met Conspiracy before Steve. Actually, me and him were connected. Come to think of it, me and him have been connected for a little while. I think it might have been through. I want to say, Metalhead Hippie. Boom. We met.
Well,
in
I was
that,
just wondering.
that
I
community.
mean,
But yeah.
I've
I
connected
noticed
with
he's
him a
just
little
come
while.
in. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
I've connected with him not too long ago. He's over here in the chat, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew of, because they got some really cool stuff going on over there.
No. Well, we know.
And I
each
know
other
with
for
your
sure.
music and everything.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can I... You know how you're all, what do you call it? Streaming it out? Is that correct?
They are. Yep.
Okay.
I am, yeah. I figured
Okay.
out I can actually. So for those who just came in or listening, I know there's people lurking and not typing. The reason why it's monetized is I wanted to see if I can monetize it while panel sharing, so that's why it's monetized.
Oh,
Anyway.
God. You never want to monetize me. But in any case... I'm just wondering if everybody can see chat or if everybody can hear when you stream it out. Or is it just you they can hear?
They can hear all of us and see all of us. Of course, we're not all of us are on video, but as far as the chat goes, from my stream, your stream, and whoever else is streaming or sharing the stream, only we can see everything that are up here on panel.
Okay, so can
StreamYard, sorry.
everybody see everything, or is it just us up here?
Just us up here. Whoever's in your chat only sees yours, and for CFM, same thing, and also for YouTube Police, and also for myself. They can only see what's in that chat, but we can see all of them here.
Oh. Well, why wouldn't they make chat available to everyone?
They are. Supposedly, they're going to be doing that real soon.
Yeah, because I think that would be...
Well, I think it's an experimental thing that they just kind of coming out with, but one of the things that I've seen successfully done with it is like giveaway streams, collaboration streams, and they'll host all the content on somebody's stream. I've like to help somebody with their channel to help build them up or to connect people to them. You can host a contentively stream on their panel, and then in your descriptions and in your about section, or in the video, I should say, video description and your chat, you would pin it, the link, so that everybody would come over to that one location. You see what I mean? But a lot of people, when they went to use the feature, they realized the complication in that, because you can see your chat and Beltloop can see their chat, but I can't see Beltloop's chat and I can't see Jeff's chat and they can't see each other's chat, so to speak. So, right away, ultimately, it's hard to integrate with different communities at the same time on one panel when you're being aired on another stream. You know what I'm saying? So now I think they're gonna fix it. I think they're working on it right now. Like, I've been seeing some talks about it in forums and stuff. It's the next update that they come out with it. You're gonna be able to, I think, mute your microphone on one stream, have your microphone open on another one. You'll be able to go back and forth kind of thing, so that like if you guys like, you know, for instance, Jeff could be like, just 1 second, Nicole, or just not even say anything. He could just mute his side here, be on his side and say, hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm over here on Nicole's stream. Da, da, da. Here's the link. Everybody here, you know, please feel to connect or hang out here.
That's
and then
cool.
he would and then he would unmute his microphone, come over here, and it's all in the same stream. So that would be more like a better feature, right? So, but yeah, it's, you know, they just come out with it, and I think it's more just for the intention of collaboration.
Yeah, like anybody that wants to mute me, go ahead. I have no objection to that. But my point, Rich, is, I obviously have no objection. I'm drunk.
I object. I object.
Denied. You're staying where you are too. Moving forward, my question is, and from my experience in YouTube, in which I have none of, is when you go into the channels that are sharing out this new feature like we're doing tonight, I find that you, like, if you're one that is just the chatter and not one to get up on a live stream, then you're missing out on what everybody else is saying. So if they're in someone else's chat, you're like, well, hold on, what did they say? So unless that person is putting it up constantly, nobody knows what the hell's going on.
That's right. So I mean, if you were doing, let's say, you know, a celebration stream or something of this, and there's 7 people on a panel, and you're all, you know, co-hosting this content together, you know, you would slam out the stream. All 7 people would slam out, you know, another sub stream, which you'd call, like, I call it a sub stream. You're subbing out the stream to your channel, and then, you know, in the descriptions and, like I said, the chat, you would have links that would give people direct access to come over. See, because if it just depends on the people's intentions, you know, some people might just still, you'll leave it up to the user's choice. So I've noticed some people, they'll stay in the chat they're in. Even if you're sharing the link, and you're going, come on over here, this is where the party's at. They're like, no, I'm good staying here, because, you know, they're comfortable in that chat. They're comfortable in that person's chat room, and that's their choice, right? And that's cool.
Right. Well, I just dropped the link to Jeff's and the wine cellar. Are you streaming?
Thank you.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I am.
I'm not restreaming.
Jeff is. I don't know if Rich is. I do know.
I'd like for them to make sure that they're connected with y'all.
And I do know that.
And I'll
streaming.
Yeah, I've been to 2K over 10 times now and dropped below 2K. I'm like 6 away right now. And as soon as it stays above 2K for a little period of time, I'm going to do a 2K giveaway. I got a lot of music industry memorabilia I'm going to give away. A lot, like autograph stuff, bands from Striper to Motley Crue or whatever. And then I got an actual entertainment system that's vintage, brand new in the box. So, yeah, I'm going to do a 2K giveaway. So come on over and sub if you would. And then once it stays above 2K for at least a week or something, I'll do the giveaway.
Yay.
It's been fluctuating, like just a little over, a little under, a little over, a little under. It's like, make up your mind.
I seen it this morning. It was over 2K, and then when I went back tonight, it was different. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like 1.94, I think, right now, which is weird. I don't know why. I don't know.
Okay, so I have a point. My point to Rich's whole comment was the fact that I don't like the whole, like, push out of the StreamYard new thing, only because that for people who only chat, who don't come up on panel, are stuck in a chat where people are talking that they're used to seeing, who they no longer see because they're in multiple StreamYards. So we're constantly wondering what the other person is saying. So the host then is responsible for saying, oh, hey, this person said hi to you, or this person said this, unless they're putting it up in that bubble, which I assume you all know what I mean a bubble is now.
Bubble?
Bubble. You know, that thingamajig that comes up under Rich.
Yeah, that what thingamajig? Thingamajig? I
Hey,
like that
hey,
technical
from
term.
us, Dickie.
If I knew how to do it, I would show you. Hold on, let me figure it out. Okay, let me go to Judy's and see if I can put her up. Okay, can we see that? Can anybody see Judy's comment? There's the bubble I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're referring to the highlighted comment.
Yes, but here's the thing. With the new StreamYard and how you can stream it out like Jeff is and like you are, and when we're in those chats, we go there and people who don't get up on panel enjoy those chats and they spend time in there. So when you spread it out over 6 people or whatever it is, then we're not all getting that conversation anymore. We're not all participating, right? Am I wrong?
You know that thingy under his.
Or am I drunk?
I love it.
Hi, Heather. I'm a little drunk.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, did that make sense to anyone?
Oh, I get
Now,
what
can
you're
you say
saying.
it
The
one-
confusion. Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
Gary.
I was just going to ask her to say it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We want to
Please
make sure.
repeat.
We want to make sure that you understand what you just said.
Okay. I will repeat myself. So, if you stream out, so for example, we are streaming now. I'm streaming out, and I think Jeff is streaming out, and
Yeah, I still am.
Yeah, I think Rich is, and I think Gary is. But my problem is when I go to a channel, and if I don't feel like getting up on chat, I won't. Or up on panel, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't. But I will participate in chat. But if it's spread out over 6 channels, then you don't know who you're talking to anymore. Like, you'll put up the bubble and it'll say, oh, hey, this person said something, and you're going back in chat and you're like, I don't see that. What the hell are you talking about?
So basically what you're talking about is devil dogging.
Eddie Doggin, yeah. Eddie Dog.
Is Devil Dog even in the chat? Eddie, you're here.
Don't say his name too many times. He'll know.
No, you have to say it 3 times.
Clicking
Eddie,
the shoes
Eddie.
together.
And
There's
if
no
he's
place
not
like
here,
that.
No, it has to be Devil Dog, Devil Dog, Devil Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I guarantee you, he's coming. It's coming.
Watch. 3, 2.
Well, no, we'll let Gary give Gary enough time to text him and let him know.
Well, I can text him too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that. I was going to go over to Eddie or to Devil or to the
That's
Wild
right,
Insane, and they had their tune review, and apparently it just ended 4 minutes ago. And I was going to go over there, and I'd always try to go over there and help support DJ.
Yeah.
I absolutely
and Devil Dog.
I absolutely love DJ. Like, I will watch every one of his episodes, even though he's personally pissed off with me right now. I still love him, and I'll still watch them, with the exception of tonight, because I'm drunk and I'm on live. But I will go back and watch it.
Well, I just texted Eddie anyway, so haha. Hey, he's my co-manager. Oh, thanks, Clown Force. Clown Force just added 7 more subs. That means I should be at 2K now. Again.
Yeah.
For the 11th time.
Oh,
No, I'm
Judy
still at
says,
1.0.
hold on, Judy says we can only see what people chat here in this chat bubble. Yeah, Judy, that's what I was talking about. Like when people on StreamYard stream out, like Jeff is doing right now, which is fine and acceptable, and Gary's doing, and I'm not sure if Rich is, but
No.
when we're in the chat, there are people who don't like coming up on panel, fair enough, who loves to chat, who love to talk. So when you're streaming it out over multiple thingamajigs, people aren't getting that same like connection. They're not communicating with each other. They're going through a bubble. There.
I would say this conspiracy brought up a good point. If they, and again, everybody's just feeling this out, but in a perfect world, if each channel that was restreaming had, let's say, a moderator or two that would be jumping in between these streams, they could share links and redirect people back and forth. But not everybody has those type of options. A lot of people are managing these, their channels on their own. And of course, everybody, I'm sure I am. Everybody else is themselves, right?
I am, but I suck at it.
But my point is that if you had a small organization of team players that were willing to support you through these multiple streams, it would make it a little bit more friendly for like the position that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But you still wouldn't even because they're sharing the video, if they highlight somebody else's comment, let's say in the host stream, you're still not, unless you're in that stream itself, you're right, you're still going to see that and be like, whoa, did I miss something here? So having like a moderator or somebody that would say, this is a restream, this isn't the current or the live event, so to speak, at hand, to join the chat or to join the current stream, here's the link here.
Yeah.
And 1 or 3 selected people could bounce around between the restreams. But I mean, in a sense, for the most part, just for the intention of like getting people connected, even just doing it like you guys are doing now works. Because most people, there will be the odd person that might not understand it. But there's quite a few people will by this point when it comes to the YouTube side things. So as long as they can figure out the name of the streamer or the people on the panel or a link that's provided at the top of a chat, something like Gary was doing, people will hit it and end up over there. But again, I've seen it organized and have people doing it, Nicole, and some people just choose to stay in that chat. They won't go over right away. They want to hang out where they feel safe first and just kind of sit back and visualize it.
Yeah, and that's my point. And that's my point. And for me, if I go to a channel, I usually stay there. So if they're sharing it out, I'm not going to go to the next 4 ones and say hi. I would like it for StreamYard, if they're going to stream it out to multiple people, then they also should provide that for chat, because there are a lot of people who just chat. I'm drunk, but
well, it would take it's a new feature, I think, and they put it out there to put the feelers. Like anything now, everything is upgradable,
Yeah.
So there'll be updates and stuff, and users will give their response back to how the program work, which will hopefully better the program. And I'm sure it will. I'm sure worldwide people are saying the same stress, and that's just the confusion between being able to communicate with your direct subscribers when you're on somebody else's panel, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm sure that's like the number one main concern when it comes to this feature. But again, me, when I see it, I have enough common sense or should say tech savvy to see if I see names and stuff and I'm really curious about it, I can just start searching these channels and searching these people that I'm seeing on the screen, right, in the search bar. And most times you'll find them. Yeah,
I would like to see both options, though. The one that we're doing currently, and then there's one that we all share chat, because I find lately that you miss a lot. Like, there are people who are in there's one live and there's 10 streams strung out over that, and people are saying hi to you, and then you're the host, like for example me, would be like, this person is saying hi, this person is saying hi, this person is saying, like, what are you doing?
So can you see everybody? Can you see all the people chatting as the host streamer of this, Nicole? Can you see paper clips and stuff like this?
Yeah.
So there is an option, a way to, if you were streaming this through OBS and you shared, there is an option that would allow you to share your chat specifically in this window that we're seeing. Like, I could wire it. I could have it set out where the chat would be showing in the display. So we would all be looking at it. But, you know, again, how clear that would be with the font when you're mirroring things, I don't know. You know, it would take a lot of work. But it is possible to do that, where you would be streaming from OBS and you're sharing your chat on the screen. So when people restream, their streamers will be shown on the video itself. But that can get pretty scary, I'll tell you, because, you know, you can never really control. If you're public streaming, you can't really control everything that people are saying in a chat.
Or doing.
So once you share that on a video, you can't get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like where you can just say, nope, no chat for this video. That was going out of hand.
Yeah,
once it's a video, you can't do anything.
Well,
here, I had
hang on, Rich.
Dude come up.
Hey, there is a possibility and capability of editing the video. And so, but you don't want it accessible at that point, and you probably ought to, as soon as there's an issue, make that thing private.
Well, like here,
and then go back and edit it. The best way I've seen it so far is when I had we were streaming to, I think, 6 channels at one time, and I had all 6 of them had been pulled up. And I had popped out the chat in all 6 of them. And I had them sitting side by side so that as soon as I wrote a link in one of them, I copied it and pasted it in each one successively and just hit the enter button. And that worked well until I noticed that I was not a mod in one of the channels. And so every time I dropped one in that particular channel, it didn't, you know, even though it appeared to me, it didn't appear to anybody else. But once they got me modded up, then it was showing up in all 6 channels. So it's a tough thing to do, but it's if you have it set up right, I can't do it from work.
I like the fact that you can share out everything, like. Even now, I think Jeff is sharing this out, or you are, or whatever. I don't care. But my point is that we all can't share the same chat. So, Gary, if I'm in yours, and then say Rich was streaming off of yours, I would literally have to close out yours, go to Rich's, type in there, and then go back and type in there again to somebody else. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it's
Why
possible.
not?
Let me show you something.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, that's not far from what I'm talking about. But if you go through and you pop out the chat in each one of them, you could literally respond once, and with the touch of two, you know, the control and the V, you can turn around and paste the same response in multiple channels.
Yeah, but that's if you're live, like you're right now. I'm talking about a regular chat person who's in a chat, who doesn't get up on live, who doesn't want to get up on live, and who just likes to chat. When we're streaming out 6 of them, they're like, oh, hey, I'm not getting the full chat, which I have found.
Okay, have you been on Twitch? Anybody been on Twitch or anything like that? Have you ever seen?
I've heard of it.
All right. Well, I don't have an account in a sense, but I've seen streamers, and I don't know if you've ever seen this happen, but what they'll do is they'll multi-stream to YouTube, Twitch, all at the same time. You'll find YouTubers doing it, and what'll happen is they'll have a YouTube chat, like Belt Loop saying, a YouTube chat a StreamYard or whatever, the Twitch chat, Rumble chat. But what they're doing is they're streaming it through StreamYard or some other stream thing, so they see all the platforms all at once on one chat. Have you ever seen them share the chat? You can see on their screen, you'll see the people typing, you'll see their conversations, you'll see it'll say YouTube, how they're doing that. Yeah, you'll see that. Okay, so the same thing applies to this. And what they're doing is they're media sharing the chat, their chat as a host. They're media sharing it on top, if you can picture this, on top of their video capture. So let's say I have my green screen set up. I'm like, hey, how's it going? On the left side of my screen here, I can put a chat up, a chat box. OBS will allow you to do it. You can choose the destination of where that chat box would be. You would choose StreamYard. Nicole would choose StreamYard. By choosing StreamYard on the video itself, right here on my left screen, you would see everybody's chat from everybody's stream, because Nicole can see it, not us. You guys see your individual stream, but Nicole can see everybody's chat right now.
Yeah.
Now you could share that. Technically, you could share that as a video capture and have it on your screen. And so that's how you would do it in a solo situation if you wanted to like share the video aspect of it. But like the way that Gary's talking about is you can actually operate, like you could share the link to every single one of those at the same time and just enter and send it and like moderate all of them at the same time, like to view it. So everybody on the panel essentially could do the same thing. Like you could do that, Jeff Beltloop would do it, so Beltloop would see Jeff's chat and see Nicole's chat, and Nicole, you would have two other windows open up that would see Beltloop's chat and Jeff's chat.
Okay, Rich.
And yeah, I know it's getting confusing.
And you're going to explain me again.
But no, well, I mean, it's crazy. Right now, it's confusing, but I can almost guarantee you that, I mean, with the feature coming out, that's probably one of the first things they're looking at is updating, is trying to correct that type of confusion, because it does eliminate a lot of things, you know, when it comes to the option